Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Cavaliers. For the Mavericks, the best win percentage in the league. They've got talent. They've got coaching. They've got everything you need to compete for a title. Cavs, Mavs, up next. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smith. And it's Flagg in at small forward. And for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Mobley is out there with Nance. And it's Garland in at the point. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now here is Smith, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Nance sets a screen for Garland. Off target from three-point range. And here's Smith. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last game.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. And here's Smith following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Team foul. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And Mitchell drops them both. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend. What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's Garland. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. Five on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. This rookie flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell, a screen on Irving. A kick out to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
To the paint, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Garland. No scoring in this one. Count that one for Mobley.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
Smith outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Nance outside. Now, here's Garland. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Smith against Mitchell. Smith surveying the D. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Give it up for your powerhouse dance team.
Checked in for Mitchell. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. You look at Smith, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Cooper Flag. He shows up in that same conversation. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
Now Smith, following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Now Smith, over Garland, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Hunter dishes to Mobley. And here's Garland for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Smith outside. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Smith's got 7 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Mobley. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Smith. They're leading by 8. Pass to Davis. Garland against Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Garland against Smith. Mobley wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 11. Thompson finds Smith. Five to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Hunter on the wing. Ball with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Hunter no good. Thompson in the corner for the three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Ball the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now Cleveland shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Here. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Nance. Torrey Craig comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Then for the Mavericks, Marshall comes in for Derek Lively. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against Cleveland played phenomenal. He dropped 69 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. break. Phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And the ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here is Smith. He's got 12. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Thompson from long range. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here is Smith. Shoots a fader and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Smith's got 14 points.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Now here is Smith. He's got 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Russell. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Off target from outside. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Russell. Caleb Martin out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Klay Thompson, and it's Smith in at the 2 spot. Here's Mitchell. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Martin. Wade against Smith. Pass to Marshall. Smith against Wade. Thompson in the corner. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Craig. He has yet to score.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Smith outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Wade to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Wade's got his first 2 points.
Boy, pretty pass from Max Strus. You think of him as a shooter, but don't sleep on the passing game.
Smith outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Russell. From deep, Dallas moving the ball around. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. He's got 12.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Wade. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Strus missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Wade against Smith. Thompson right side. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 15 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Ball. Still without a basket. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Craig has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's Strus. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Smith outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Wade. Mitchell with it, working on Smith. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Smith. He's got 22. On the wing, Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got 18 points.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Martin. Smith kicks to Thompson. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, Dallas with the 3.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Now Mitchell, covered by Smith. Wade, a screen on Smith. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
The Cavaliers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. We have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now Thompson. following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
And so it's Cleveland with it. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nancy's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Lonzo Ball. Now here is Smith. 24 points for him. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Smith's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Nance passes to Garland. Over Irving. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Mitchell against Smith. Outside for Davis. Shot from the wing. Smith with the basket on the assist by Davis. That's 28 points for Smith.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Here's Smith. And that's jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-7 run. We've got 1:23 left in the first half, and it's Smith penetrating. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Smith's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Takes it inside. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Driving inside. Right wing. Thompson for the triple. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Smith outside. Shoots from the elbow, and he drops that one in. He's got 34.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be talking trash at one another all season long.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Mavericks.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now Cleveland shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Nance in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Up top, Garland. He's covered by Irving.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And a wide open look for Flag. Offline with his 3. Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Mitchell against Smith. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Smith's got 36.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Lively against Nance. Mitchell passes to Nance, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. doing a tremendous job drawing the contact. Get the defense to commit. Get yourself to the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smith against Hunter. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Smith. Smith's got 39.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Mitchell a screen on Irving. To the inside. Here's Mobley, and Davis sends it back.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the brow will make you pay.
Mitchell against Smith. On the wing, Irving. From the arc, Smith gets it to go on the assist by Irving. 42 points for Smith.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And here's Garland for 3.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Smith outside. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react,
but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one drops.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Smith outside. To the right side. Flag. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Flag's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-5 run here. Smith outside. Outside for Davis. Traps in the tray. 13 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Puts it out to Garland. His three-pointers off the mark.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Mitchell against Smith. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 2. Takes the three. And again, Dallas with the three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And here is Hunter. He has 5. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Ball's checked in for Cleveland. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Martin's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Russell in for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nance a screen on Smith. Garland, that's for 2. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here is Smith. He has 45 points. 2 points, that one goes. Smith's got 47 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Ball, the pass to Mobley. Can they get it? That shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to Hunter. Here's the three. They get it back. Shoots the three. Here's Ball. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And then Smith with the dunk.
Ever since halftime, they've played Precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Thompson right side, a three, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Smith against Garland. Back to Mobley. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Evan Mobley dueling from distance, responding with a three of his own.
Smith against Garland. Smith outside. Thompson outside from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 30 points. The Cavaliers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Hunter. Ball kicks to Hunter. Now here's Mobley. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. Good! Another from 3.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for third place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Back to Thompson. Jacks up a three, and again for 3.
A huge triple. That moves him into third place on the career three-pointers list.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered this NBA. Garland, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help us.
Connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Outside Garland. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
For the very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. A shot by Thompson. Good! Another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the 3 off target. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Cleveland. Garland, no good.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Smith, the pass to Thompson. He got it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Klay Thompson. Dante Exum is out there with Russell. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Here's Christie. And it's Drews with the rebound.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Mitchell looking it over. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Craig sets the screen for Ball. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Driving to the basket.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 19 points.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Russell passes to Thompson. Now Exum. Over in the corner, Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Mitchell passes to Craig. Craig sets the screen for Mitchell. Ball from long range. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Christie. Dallas moving it around. Here's Russell. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's good by Mitchell.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Down low. Here's Marshall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
A wide open look here for Craig. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Russell. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mitchell finds Drews. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Russell. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Russell from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bounce pass, Russell. Pass to Exum. Marshall sets a screen for Exum. Over Mitchell. Dallas again missing. Cavaliers are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. The drive-by ball. Mitchell right side. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Marshall with it. Pass to Russell. And it's Exum in the corner. Ring shot on the way. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Craig sets the screen for Mitchell. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Cavaliers shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Russell. On the wing, Thompson. Connects again from distance.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Mitchell wide open, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here is Ball. There's the triple. Christie with the rebound. Exum kicks to Russell. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Exum, and it's Mitchell missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Christie. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Russell finds Marshall. Here's Thompson. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell outside. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Russell. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most 3-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Dallas with the ball. Both teams making substitutions here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smith.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. It's stolen. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Here's Smith. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The kick out to Mobley. Hands it from downtown.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now Hunter. Pass to Mobley. And the layup is good.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP. As you reach the half-century mark in a win, you look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me, not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MT.
You're welcome.